all the stuff about how they're just posturing to keep him with value, I agree with you on that, Joe, when they say that maturity thing over and over again. It's not the on the field, it's the off the field. No, it's the on the field.
Right. They're trying to continue to push the message that that's not why he got benched last year. And maybe that is not why they finally decided, okay, we're taking him off. But if he had been producing at a rate of, if he was having an 1,100-yard season last year and he was showing up late to meetings and they were furious with him because he wasn't taking it seriously, maybe they bench him for a game. Maybe they bench him for a quarter again, or do they do something like that? Maybe they fine him, but they're not taking him off the field for half the season, which is what they did, right? Like even in the games he was active, he didn't really play. It's way more than just the maturity factor. I think there are a couple of different possibilities with him next year. I think one of them is they're talking right now like this just to keep as much trade value as they can for him after what Pegula said at the press conference, because they do want to trade him and they're just trying to win back some leverage and convince teams that they don't have to do it. And that's how you get your leverage back and you get a day 3 pick. That could be what's happening. It could be that they actually believe that he's a part of it and that he's back next year. And then that splinters off into, okay, well, if he's on the team, is he on the field playing a role for you some of the time, a lot of the time, none of the time? Is he suddenly going to be asked to be this special teams guy for you? Because typically, if you're on the bottom of the roster at that position, you are asked to do things like that. And is that in his future? Would they even bother asking him for that if they don't think he's a trustworthy and responsible player? Is he going to move into the slot? Like, to me, you have these, 4 or 5 different possibilities. If he's on the roster, one of them would just be he's inactive all the time and he's just a backup. And the other is all of this is just talk and they're trying to get a 5th-round pick for him.
Hopefully it's all talk.
What's the most likely of those? That he's on the team and he's a backup that's inactive? Or that he's a guy that plays a lot?